do 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 do. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, we live. Oh, we live. Hey, I can't hear you. We cannot hear you. The community, the DJs talk community cannot hear you.
That's because I wanted you to have your solo moment, man. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't want to cut you off.
Respect. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
You know, I
Give
give
me
you
my
moments when you're having them.
Yes, sir. What's up, C Ham, aka DJ? Excuse me, aka the
Put the though on that.
J Hammer.
My guy, Marc J in the building.
I'm here.
Excuse me. The East End favorite DJ Marc J is in the building.
That's me. You know what it is.
What we doing, the people?
DJ's Talk.
Turn that up. I can't even hear that.
Featuring DJ Hammer and DJ Marc J. Tap in.
Tap in. Tap in. We here. Tuesday night. DJ's Talk.
If you ain't tapping in, you know what you can get?
These nuts.
Wow.
Got him.
Aggressive. We've been on this joint for 3 minutes. That's mad aggressive. Bro.
Dude, it's been that kind of day. I'm letting you know.
Has it?
It's been that kind of day.
Oh God, we gotta talk about it. We'll get there. I ain't gonna rush it.
Oh, don't rush.
Ooh, has it been that type of day, good sir?
It has been that type of day, but we gonna.
Okay. Well, it's good to know.
Yeah, we get in. We're gonna get in. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about getting my post on, getting my share on.
Yeah, get your cover charge taken care of, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, DJ Travis Gales? In the building.
And you know what? And I was talking to him earlier. We still got to get him that info because we didn't link up like we supposed to get that thing to him. We don't know what he gonna do, but I know it's gonna be special because that's the man. That's the man. That's the man.
It's gotta happen.
Gotta happen.
Dang. What you been up to, good sir?
Man. Well, interesting week. I was off Saturday.
Okay.
And just normal life stuff has taken over to make me busy or busier, busier than usual.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, and this week, the total opposite. We get out of fun mode and we on a grind this week.
Back at it.
We gonna get to it. We gonna
back at it.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Let's make sure my lighting right. Am I right?
You look good. I feel like a little dark over here.
Well, see, my power went out. It flickered.
Oh.
Every time my power goes out, my roadcaster goes out. I have to reset the adjustments. I have to reset the sound on the computer, make all necessary adjustments. For some reason, the lighting doesn't connect to the internet, so I can't flicker it on, flicker it off.
I know what you mean.
Settings are off, so making it difficult for your boy.
Yeah, it's definitely beaming right off the forehead. You good? Your lighting always decent. Mine be like here.
I look light skinned too.
Yeah. That's crazy to even think. That's crazy to even think. You can say it, but the thinking is insane. Yo, poll in the chat. Does Marc J look light skinned? Woo! He said it's been one of those days. I believed him.
A bunch of thumbs down.
That's it. It's cool.
I got a question for you, man. Do you miss Facebook Live?
Do I miss it? Yes. I miss my friends.
I miss it, but we can't go back. We can't go backwards, man.
Can't
go back.
We will have that conversation. I want to take a poll.
Okay.
I want to do all of that because it matters. I agree with the reason that we even came here in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
That is still the goal. That's still the mission.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to look at some numbers.
Okay, you know what?
Because it's about the community.
I can make some adjustments too.
Let's see what happens.
Let me see. Hold on.
I'm not against it.
Look, yeah, we have to
go. Family reunion. Yeah.
Go to the round table on that thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll discuss because I've also had that question posed to me.
Is that person a YouTube subscriber?
I don't know if they are. I believe they may have a subscription to the channel, actually. If I'm being completely fair to the people. I think it's just more of a numbers game. They have been clocking our analytics.
Fairness is good. I'm not liking Facebook right now because they're not fair to me. They will not let me be great.
I know it. We got to talk.
They keep flagging my stuff, man. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing to nobody.
I mean, I ain't hard time nobody.
I mean, just trying to make it do what it do. Man, y'all check in, man. I see some people tapping in, man. Let us
Yeah.
know. I see T Gales out there. Let us know you're out there. Post it. Say what's up. Just say something so
Shout
we'll
out
know
Hot Rod on
who
the share.
is out
Appreciate you,
there.
big dog.
Now, where you seeing that at? I don't see that.
I'm doing a lot of things in the background. You know what I'm saying? What you tell people when I look over here, I'm just
Okay.
doing a lot. That's me. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? I'm just checking on the people tapping in on the place that you said we can't go back to yet.
Okay. Okay. Respect.
But no,
Respect.
we appreciate that
Uh,
up front and early, paying a cover charge.
all right, and I'm tapping into our YouTube channel right now. We're almost there. Almost there. We're getting there.
It's all good. Ain't no rush to this thing. It's Tuesday night. Everybody chilling. This like our Sunday for real.
I'm on the wrong channel. God damn.
How you do that?
Cause I got 3 YouTube channels, bro. And
Bro,
it's,
you are lit.
well, yeah, it's 3 out there. We just leave it right there.
Jeez.
It's 3 out there.
Look, I'm gonna learn one day. I'm gonna take some more notes this season.
There we go.
So
All
I
right.
remember some of this stuff.
Now we solid. I see the comments on YouTube on my screen. I got our agenda right here. I am what they call ready, set, go.
Pew! Come on. It's time to go then. Where we
Okay,
going?
let's go, man. Let's go, man.
What
Let's
you
talk
do
about
last week, man?
last week, Friday.
You said you work Friday.
I did work Friday. Icon Realty. Shout out to them. They had an
Ooh.
extravagant event. Extravagant event. It is their 9-year gala. This is my first year,
Ooh.
and I think I've earned the rights to make a repeat appearance per what they were talking about at the gala and also the post conversations that we had. Because I've been trying to get in with them for a while. So now I think I'm in.
We like that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. And
Repeat bookings. Don't just slide by that stuff, man. That's important.
well, what the right repeat bookings, the right ones. Set it up right. It's initialized. We go through the motions. We put it together. We give them the customer service, and if they want you back, they expect that. But also to keep that business in your back pocket,
Yes.
because
Or your front one, depending on what they getting you. Or what you're building towards. Like you said, it's their 9th annual. So that means they had something prior. No offense to whomever it is. However, product is product. You know what I mean? I don't know any of those details to be speaking on it, but as you mentioned, they liked what they saw.
yes,
That's the goal.
Yes.
Is going into gigs and getting booked from those gigs. At least for me, I can't tell what everybody's goal is, but it would make sense for that to be your goal, I would think.
Mm-hmm. And I mentioned the 9th because next year is the 10th, and it's going to be bigger. They're going to have bands and stuff like that. So
we like growth.
Yeah, we've talked already, and they're talking big, and I like to be part of big things. That's what she said.
I was waiting on it because that was all I had for you. Throw fire on them.
So what did your last week look like, bro?
Oh my goodness! Last week we were at 6335 on Friday. Shout out my dude K Sparks in the building. My goodness!
My son told me he rode past there and it was ridiculous. The parking lot was ridiculous. Just
Thank you,
to throw
Hot
that in
Rod.
there.
Yes, I saw footage of somebody driving through the parking lot, looking at the line and how many cars were in the parking lot. I was talking to K Sparks about that earlier, man. Whew. On fire. Never mind. First Friday, this Friday though. I ain't gonna jump, but I was off Saturday, so we might as well jump. First Friday this Friday, this upcoming Friday, we got First Friday at 6335. Me and DJ Weezy. It's Buck's birthday weekend, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Buck, man. Johnny, what's up? Yeah, we celebrating this weekend, man.
And Buck is the
owner of 6335.
If they don't know.
With song. Yes, absolutely. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a party, man. I think we sold out already. Honestly, I know we sold out of sections at least. I'm sure we got standing room or something if you want to pull up, but don't quote me on that because we told you a month ago that this was gonna happen,
and it keeps happening.
Yeah, and it is, and it's gonna keep happening. I'm here to tell you. Come party.
That's Friday.
Come party. That's Friday. I told you I'm off Saturday, and I might even pull up over there on Saturday because my man DJ Bake 804 and DJ Rayvon are actually doing the birthday party, which is Saturday. So that's gonna be live.
What time is that?
I'm assuming it's a night thing, so it's probably a 9 to 2, 10 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah, in the evening. So that's the move, man. I don't have anything else going on this weekend as of right now.
Because my
What you
job
got?
is over
What
Saturday.
up, B. Riley?
Well, this is a tough week. These are weeks that I like, but then again, I like booking, but I don't like when it actually
Doing the
is
work.
front and center, and you actually have to do what you have to do to complete and execute
Tell us about it.
the bookings, bro.
What you got?
Tomorrow, ladies' night at Mona
Me, 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 me,
Lounge.
me, me, me.
And Ivani's having her party there. Ivani, the city knows Ivani. She's having her get together there. But the normal ladies' night, first Wednesday, be there. That should be what they call in the streets lit. Thursday, going to Newport News,
Ooh,
Tailored Smoke. It's another
that's right.
cigar lounge. As much as I hate the cigar lounges, it's a new venture. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. I'm actually subbing for DJ Dirty Die, who is a very good DJ, female DJ out there in the 757.
Shout out Dirty Die.
And Friday, first Friday, another first Friday. There's so many first Fridays around the city, bro.
As it should be. It's the first Friday. I don't. It's not like it's a forbidden secret. Like anybody, you can call it Second Friday, or
Hmm.
Last Friday. I mean, it's cool.
You step out the house, go left, go right. There's somewhere to go. But I'll be at the Lions Den.
Fire.
Me and TH4, T Haskins, bringing the Applebee's. Thing about it is, on that first Friday, we bring the Applebee's vibe back, like we used to do back in the day on the
Tell them
Thursdays.
what that is if they don't know, man. They gotta know what that is.
Dude, fun. We just get out
Just
there, have
fun.
fun. It's
Fun,
gonna be
man.
something different each and every time. Um, I hit different sets each and every time we're in there. We just are so vibrant with
Come
the
on.
people that are in there. We just have a lot of fun. So first Friday, shout out to Lions Den again because they have been taking care of your boy. Despite all, they've been taking care of me, and I respect the business that they're doing and how they're treating me right now. Shout out to them.
Turn up. And just to double back for a minute, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that last Friday was Like a Rock birthday party. And if you don't know who Like a Rock is, he's Richmond. He's an artist out here. He does a lot of things in the community. He has a whole bunch of things going on, Like a Rock project. Shout out to him. It was his birthday last Friday, which is another reason that you couldn't find parking and nobody could get in
Mm.
because it was like that. He performed. He got a new song dropping Friday. It don't matter. I've been playing his music for years, man. Like we've been rocking for a long time at this
Okay,
point.
so
So shout out to him.
I saw the
That's what
video
happened.
on.
Yeah, you saw him performing, and
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was his
Okay.
birthday. So yeah, the whole city came out, man. It was a beautiful thing for real.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. He bring the city out still. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't forget that. That was the whole thing.
Okay. There it
Yeah.
is. There it is.
I put on for the shout out to Independent. Again, we gonna you'll see. Show up the first Friday. That's all. It's cool.
Go ahead. Finish.
No, that's it. That's it.
You
Show up the
sure?
first Friday. I love independent artists. I will always hammer the producer. That's all. That's it.
Well, I think Saturday somebody gonna get pulled up on. My gig is over. Private gig, birthday party over at 9:30. Somebody's gonna get pulled up on. That's my word.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction it's gonna be in, but somebody's gonna get pulled up on. It's the first Friday.
We will see.
No, I mean I'm going back to Friday.
It's first weekend is what it
The
is.
first
We're gonna
weekend.
do that because we get those confused. At least I am.
If you're looking at a rebroadcast, or if you're on this now, post where you're gonna be at on Saturday, because I want all the
Yeah.
options. I want options. I want to know where in the blood clot you're gonna be.
Yeah. You want to know because he will pull up on you, as will I.
Yes.
Like we did Sunday. We pulled up. That's where I was at. At Eden. Shout out to Eden. At
Talk to
brunch
me
over
about that.
there.
Talk to me about that. I saw the picture. You told me that you was going down there.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, just getting the pop out. It was DJ Sweetest Vein, I believe is her name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Forgive me. But she's expecting, so she's gonna take a break from DJing. So we went out there to celebrate her last gig. My boy DJ Bake 804, he DJ with her. So just popped out. Elon was there, a couple of other DJs, and we just got to talk, got to kick it and chop it up. And I was talking to him a lot about just having gigs and just being in the cycle and the flow of things and not having a space like this or the DJs Talk Facebook group or just pulling up to kick it and just chop it up about things we go through because we all going through the same things. whether it's gigs or requests or whatever it is with private gigs. So we never really get to do that. So it was good to talk to them. And, we got a picture, like you said. And that's what we do. It's part of the community, man. It's just what we're about. So shout out to them. I love what they're doing down there, the movement. Shout out Eden.
I haven't been down there, but I heard good things about it.
Absolutely. It's a good spot. Had a whole bunch of celebrations in there.
Anybody on here been to Eden? Put your experience up. Post it. I want to know what it's
let people know, man.
They got a happy hour. They got brunch. They got,
It was brunch. Like I said, we was there for brunch on Sunday. It was beautiful. They got some French toast, man. Crazy French toast.
Did you just take a pause?
I had to think about the French toast, man.
I'm still on the Hoff's waffle, bro.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I'm still on
waffles, man. Look, we gotta get back there.
Okay,
we gotta get back there. I have not experienced the waffle there, so we're gonna work on that.
Okay, let's move. Oh,
what's up?
Before we go any further, I do know K Monte has a. You know what? Never mind. I can't say.
That's so funny. If you're watching the rebroadcast, if you're tuned in right now, please go subscribe to the DJs Talk YouTube page and or Facebook group if you have not already, because look, we can beep it out in post and just not live. It's not like 50 million people watching this right now, or that went viral or anything.
Yeah.
Yet. It's all good.
Anyway, let's move.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Let's move. Let's cycle straight through, man. Well, if you are, again, man, if you can share this live, you can share it with a DJ. Just click the link, copy, paste it, and just post it, text it to somebody real quick, just so they can attach themselves, or in hopes that they would attach themselves once they see the movement, because we are DJs talking. We just want to create this vibe every week, every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Come on with the bomb. I see you timing. Got his stuff back.
Yeah. It's
It's a good problem. Oh, he wasted that one.
Okay.
There's probably gonna have to be a reason for that later. I'm not sure.
Hey,
depends.
Your toys up here, bro. I'm a gadget type guy. This week mixes will be coming out.
You dropping?
Dropping a couple of them because I had some in the cut, but you can see.
Oh, he's set up.
Yeah.
You can't see. I ain't even gonna turn it around or try, because y'all need to see my room. But it's right over there. The rain that y'all don't see me pull out no more, it's right there.
It's set up. Yeah. I wanted to do some. I wanted to do something before I came on to it, but what happened was my life thing. Let's call it a thing that happened today. You know how you drop your car off.
Oh yeah, those type of things.
You drop your car for two simple things. They tell you need to have this done in order for them to release it for inspection. You get that done. You go pick up your car and you leave. And of course it's 5:15. They close at 5 o'clock. I leave. I get to 35 miles per hour and it feels like something's about to drop out the bottom of my car.
Oh no, not a thing.
Car was not like this when I dropped it off, homie. So of course I had to take the car back up there. I had to get the girl to pick me back up. Such an inconvenience, because I got to pick it up tomorrow. And of course, hopefully they don't try to attach that to something, whatever. I'm like, y'all called me and told me it needed to be done. Now my car's like this. So we got to go through that tomorrow. That's my life thing. Yeah.
It's a life thing. Everybody got a life thing. Don't put your life thing in the chat. I'm kidding. Don't do that. But yeah, man, I'm sorry that happened, bro. But look, you made it back for DJ's Talk.
I did.
Priorities. I appreciate you.
I did. Like, don't you know I gotta go to DJ's Talk?
Yeah, I can't, bro. Can't be having stuff drop out the bottom of my car. DJ's Talk coming,
dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm like, I had to make a U-turn. I'm on Hall Street, the top part of Hall Street, where and this is 5 something, where traffic is like zoom, 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 and I'm feeling like something's about to drop out of the bottom of the whip.
Yeah, that's not the move, man.
No, definitely not. So we're going to see what happens.
We're going to clip this and see if we can get you a mechanic in the chat. We're going to see if we can get it out to see what you two got to say about the mechanic from Marc J. So we can continuously make it to DJ's Talk. All right, we just going to double check. We're going to make sure you good.
Appreciate you, bro.
We're glad you are here.
Check on your boy. Rest in peace, Angie Stone, bro. Conspiracy or not, we don't know, but the fact
Oh,
is what it is, and rest in peace. Condolences go out to each and every person associated with that young lady that has contributed to
absolutely.
the culture. You know, yeah, that's
Phenomenal.
crazy.
Yeah, it's just wild news heading to CIAA and all that other stuff. Like, it's just wild. Prayers and thoughts and prayers and blessings to the
Mhm,
family. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Amazing.
All right, let's move. Let me
On a lighter note,
look on this gender.
gender.
If you have any questions right now, post them. Any questions, anything you want us to touch on real quick? Because we're gonna probably rock off another 30, 45
Yeah,
minutes.
something like that.
Yeah. If you got any questions, if you want some input, not from just us, but from people that are watching, post them. And if you post a question and if you're watching the rebroadcast, do not be afraid to respond and throw it out there. Because you know what? It helps us
Why
out. It
not?
helps the algorithm. And we want to get these
We
people
definitely
here.
come back and look. I do anyway. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I'll
do.
be rewatching. Might be dropping the gems. I'll be like, he did say that in season 1, episode 3. So y'all be watching Netflix and Hulu too much. I'll be watching DJs talk, trying to remember stuff.
Trying to catch me in my lies.
Nah, try to catch you in this how to obtain another bag. Look, I'm just saying, we done had some people up here. Anyway, what we doing tonight, Mark?
Man, well, we're gonna just
I heard
break
yeah,
into
we
it,
had
man.
some Q&As, like we had some stuff.
We did. Matter of fact, let me pull up because you posted it earlier.
Yeah, just for a quick soundbite, just tap in with everybody, see what they was thinking.
Um, we want to know. I want to know. The world wants to know
Everybody.
from the new DJs, intermediate, the experienced, the seasoned, whatever you classify yourself as. We want to know, how have you changed from when you first started DJing up until now? What has changed? What personal changes, what professional changes have you made, so we can touch on those? And we're gonna touch on them. And it's like, what I'm looking at, a couple of people in here.
Yeah, just a few right now. And like you said, whoever on the rebroadcast, I mean, I think it's a valid question for everybody just in this season of DJing, right? Like everything's not super, super hectic, but like we're about to get into that season. And I think it's important to remember like why you started, how you felt about DJing and music when you started, and how you feel now. And is that how you want to feel about it? You know what I mean? And just revisiting some of those things um, that keep us going.
I want to know, like Joe. I want to know. I want to know.
It's a DJ bar.
Let me see. Hold on.
Right
Our
there, DJ.
DJ. Let's get this thing posted up here real quick. Yeah, I want to know.
It's a great question.
How have you changed from when you first started DJing professionally, personally, um, mechanically, technically?
Hmm. That's also a good one.
Yeah, how have you changed, Hammer?
Oh, I've changed in a lot of ways. I think the essence of what I started DJing as is still there. You know what I mean? I still am super passionate. I'm super enthusiastic about what I'm playing. Like I've when I started, it was to be a part of the party with the people I'm DJing for, not to be on some pedestal above them, directing them, right? So I think that is still consistent. But as far as change, um, there's a few things. I mean, I think somebody had already said it, but it's not accepting every gig. You know what I mean? I think that was Travis Gales. He said, "I'm not pressured to take every gig," and I don't think I was ever pressured to. I think my change is more so on the side of my rate is my rate. You know what I mean? Like I'm not scared to tell somebody this is my base rate. This is where I start. Actually, if you'd like additional things, like there's other um, amounts that may you may acquire throughout that process, but I'm not scared to let people know what my rate is. I think that was something initially that I was like, all right, well, I don't know what the rate is here. I think this is a lot, or they might not have that, or they might not be able to afford me. Like it's not really the main concern, I'll say. Is it a concern with some people? Do I work with people? Absolutely. That's part of customer service. That's what we do. But my rate's my rate. That's my change. How about you?
No, it's well, well before I get into me,
Yeah.
I want to say, so how do you feel about negotiation? Because I know you said your base rate, um, but how do you feel about negotiation?
I'm absolutely open to negotiation. Me telling my client that my rate is XYZ does not mean that I'm not open to discussing what's within your budget, what your budget is, where we can find common ground. Like I'm open to all of that. I don't think anything's set in stone unless you want it to be. Like for me, I'm open to people and where they are. However, I'm going to lead with what my rate is.
Is that more so on the private side or the um what they call
You can call it public for
repeat
now. You
business?
know what I mean? Like yeah, we can
Yeah.
call it public for now. I think it's both. I think
Okay.
I've gotten that's another change, right? Like that was the realm where I didn't feel like I could name my price because whatever they're giving their DJs, they're giving their DJs. Like at that time, that was all I knew. But now, like, do I take it into consideration? Absolutely. Like if I know like XYZ, no, they're getting paid this over here. Like, yeah, I hear you, but does that align with what I am willing to accept to be satisfied and give my all to this gig? That's the bottom line. And if it doesn't align, you don't have to accept it. But again, I still lead with whatever my rate that I deem my rate be for public or private gigs. I'm gonna tell them whether they agree or not. I'm open to as well as you should be. Feel free to tell me why you don't. That's not what you have allocated for a DJ. I'll tell you why I think that allocation makes sense for me. And I think that's a fair conversation in business in any realm, DJing especially. I just think we don't feel like it is because there's so many DJs. Like they'll just go somewhere else, and that may be true, but there's also a lot of venues.
Facts. Hmm. I
My
like
opinion.
that. I think it's I don't know. I guess it's just so much because I'm a OG. I'm a
Hey man, you don't seen a lot of game.
That's
You've
crazy.
seen a lot of changes.
um, I guess for me, because I came into it, I don't even know whether I came into it wanting it to become a business or not. I mean, first it's the scratching and the just the impressiveness of how people communicated with other people through music, but
Mm.
seeing how you can make money and have fun, and then like the past, I speak on the past 10 years of being a wanting to be a private wedding DJ,
Yeah.
basically totally convert it into a business. But I think the biggest change for me is understanding both sides, the DJ side and the consumer side.
Yeah.
And I want to say I don't know all the DJ side, but understanding the consumer side, but also allow myself to say, hey, you need to make them understand our side. Because I think, all in all, I do think, and I will go on record in saying this, I do think the general public thinks that DJing and putting together great events is easy.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I'm not going to say underappreciated. But matter of fact, I guess I will.
Yeah.
I'll say that because people they want, and which they should, because we're asking for, it's not small change,
Whatever it is. Yeah.
but what we're asking for, and then how a professional has put it together, it's just a reason. And I just don't think people respect the reason because of the rising people that don't understand
The value.
how to put a true gig together and evaluate what they need to in order to get a great rate out of it. So, it's a
Good
catch
point.
22 in it, but also the ability to say, you know what, if someone does not know, then I think it's just our job, not my job, but our job to kind of say, hey, look at it this way. Not to say you need to do it this way, not to say
Nah.
you should be doing this way, but hey, take a different look at it. This is how I do mine. Take a look at how you do yours, and then you make your own decisions on how you want to move based on
Yeah.
your own personal, and I think that's one thing. It doesn't frustrate me about the older DJs, but we
Yeah.
do have to understand that there are levels and people are just not there, and we need to get them there as a community, as a brotherhood, as a whole. And I'm just pro getting people to where they need to be.
I agree with that. I mean,
Yeah.
what reason would you not want to?
Because if they rise, you rise.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. I hope so.
yeah. Well, man, Travis, he's been in the game for a minute. He says, I'm a 40-year veteran DJ. And the first 35 years, my mindset was all about the talent. The past 5, after COVID, it's all about the business. And he says, LOL. Ain't no LOL in it. It's about the business, because your product stands for itself. They like you because they like you. They want you because they want you. But let's talk about this business.
Yeah. I mean, talent's important. Again, I will always, like we were talking about a few weeks ago, like what's the most important thing for starting DJs? I still think it's music. I mean, even with that being truth as well, I agree with you, Travis. Like it is way more valued in the business commercial side than it is the talent, music, understanding side. I think currently where we are with DJ in some spaces, right? I just don't agree. I mean, I don't feel like that's the main priority for most. Like it should be. I mean, is what I mean.
Initially,
Like I don't think it should be the focus, but it is. Business is definitely the focus nowadays versus talent or I guess entertainment value. So I understand what he means. Like the shift. I've seen it.
Okay. I don't know. It's just not different for me, but I just know some people, and this is one thing that I hate, that people that just come in that are not as talented because they have the different tools and they make so much, and so many people gravitate to them, and they're not touching the skill level on a lot of people, in comparison to a lot of people that I know.
I get that.
They just have, I guess that social side. So social media has, just excelled so many people in so many different ways. It's not frustrating because I use it.
Yep.
But, a lot of people, like, say, for instance, Travis has been matter of fact, I use Travis as an example.
Okay.
And hopefully I don't touch any nerves on this, because Travis has been putting out content, DJ Tech
Talk.
Yeah, Tech Talk for years. And you can see how he's constantly working to put out content that benefits people. He's saying a lot of the same things that the other people are saying, but you just can see, and I say it so many times, I've said it so many times, you can just see the difference, not based on the content, but other factors, and that is so frustrating to me, because he can say one thing that another person can say the same thing. He'll get 1,500 comments versus 20 comments or likes and so forth. And that is very, very frustrating to me as a person, because if you look at his stuff and matter of fact, he has a new website. Travis, if you will, post your new website on here. I think Getting Better DJ Gigs. The content is just great, and I've been watching them on Sunday mornings. I pop up, it comes on my screen. I vibe with them, let them know, hey, I'm out there. The things that I would like
subscribe.
To see. Yeah, subscribe to watching him every Sunday. So
10 a.m.
DJ Tech Talk. It's not 12, 10, 12. I don't know what time.
I thought it was 10.
I don't know what time. I just know
Marc,
pops on my Jimmy joint.
Anyway, it's there. Go subscribe.
Now what is next?
Your brand is your business, although you have to have talent in order to provide above and beyond service for the price you're asking to be paid. Yeah. I agree.
I don't think so. I disagree.
I agree. You can have a great brand, and if you don't got
knuckle up.
Let's do it. You not about to sit here and play with me, bruh. Okay. I want to hear what you don't agree with first, and then I'll go.
it's so many less talented individuals, bro, that
Mhm.
are making way more than people I can just put my fingertips on. I can call and text, and it's just, I mean, it is what it is.
They making more. Like, are we just talking about on a like grand around the world aspect, or this is a local, like, people that aren't that decent, and we don't got to name nobody obviously, that are making more than people that we know are worth that money?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. I make it bigger than it is. But I
I
actually
mean, does
I
the
really want to
area
I want to disagree with something that
does the area matter in that aspect? Because
it does.
I feel you. Like, if there's spaces in spots where people that want that top dollar or whatever their value amount is aren't willing to go anyway, if they're taking a less amount down there, it doesn't really affect. So they could be getting the value there or the money that you want,
Mhm.
but you're just not willing to go in that area. So I mean, I don't think that's a skill based thing. Like, if they want to go, if somebody want to go to after hours and rock out trash, like, and again, I'm just saying things. I don't know who DJs in these spaces. Don't come after me. What I'm saying is, if you want to go somewhere and get a bag in a space that everybody else want to either be asleep or not in that environment, and you go get that, I can't say that you're doing it wrong.
I,
Your brand is your business.
it is, and I'm not hating on anyone. Even if you've taken a shortcut to get to where you need to get to, you seen the route, you took a chance on that route, and I applaud you for getting there.
100.
Absolutely. Don't that's definitely no hate on that.
No, it's not hate.
No.
We're just chatting, just chatting.
But I wanted to do. I haven't played this, so when we disagree,
Yeah, you gotta play you gotta play the daggone. We in here.
let's get ready to rumble.
I'm just saying. I'm curious to see what the rebroadcast say about that.
We need to get, man. We're gonna start doing. We're gonna start posting these questions because
Of course.
on DJ's Talk, matter of fact, we might just post them in general just to
Yeah,
see.
just in the public. I want to see what people think.
Because I mean, I don't. Do you think? All right, okay. Prior to COVID,
Yes.
prior to COVID,
I'm trying to think back. It was lit.
because I think DJs have tripled, quadrupled market values. We've gotten overexposed, not just exposed, overexposed. But prior to COVID,
That's real.
talent versus content. Prior to COVID, what was more important?
It had to be talent.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, in my opinion, it had to be talent.
Okay.
There wasn't, like you said, there wasn't as much visibility, in my opinion. Like, we were still rocking. Like, you had your people in your spaces, but it wasn't as, I don't even want to call it flooded. It just wasn't. No, that's what I'm gonna call it. It wasn't as flooded. The market wasn't as saturated. There wasn't as many people who wanted to be DJs that were out actively doing it that I recall. Until during and post COVID, when everybody was locked down and got to see what it was that kept everybody's spirits up, which was music and DJs.
Do you think DJs understand the impact that COVID had on how appreciated we are, not monetarily, but
Mm-hmm.
how appreciated we are as a DJ industry, as a brotherhood? Do you think DJs understand that?
I will say that I think the split still exists as it did when we went from turntables to controllers. Like, I think if you are a DJ that was around pre-COVID and a DJ that was only starting after COVID happened, you have a totally different perspective on what it was that impact had, right? Like, pre-COVID, you're like, all right, COVID shut stuff down. Maybe I got to revamp. Maybe it cleaned me out entirely. I stopped DJing. Post-COVID, you're like, all right, I know that this is a content creation business environment versus so much on the talent, right? Like, I know what I can get away with. I don't have to scratch as much. I can cue point, I can sync, whatever it is. You just have a different viewpoint on what it is now and the impact that it had, whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Like, a lot more people, like you said, are now DJing post COVID, or the exposure is now on that. So I just think it's different. What you think?
No, I totally agree. The only thing I don't like, I
Mhm.
can't say I don't like,
You can.
um, is the older DJs that are talented
Absolutely.
but don't have the technical skills, the content skills to put it out there that allow people to surpass them socially, publicly. Because there are a lot of, the more mature DJs, of course, are more in tune to the music overall.
Of course.
But there's a lot of talent, and you look at, okay, if you're a DJ back in the day, you were a DJ for a reason, whether it's an educational reason, whether it's a social reason, who knows why you're a DJ. But
Mhm.
if you've been DJing for so long and you've been stuck, you're not concentrating on Facebook, Instagram,
Yeah. The
videos,
marketing stuff. Yeah.
all that nonsense, and now you're forced to do this stuff. And if you
Mhm.
don't push yourself to go in this direction in combination with your talent, you know I just don't agree with that person being penalized. Now, step up. You have to evolve no matter what the
I feel
industry
that.
is. But there's a lot of deep talented individuals that are not in our faces because they're just not in tune with the social media type stuff.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I think and I may not know, I'm just speaking, but your connections, like I think a lot of people fall back on their connections when that happens because they've been in the game so long. You have those people who are still around or those venues that you can lean on or ask to be in. Like it you don't have to conform to the social thing. I think yes, you'd be wise to because that's the wave, right? That's where things head. You should beat the puck. You should go to where the puck's going, like it's hockey. Like you don't. But if you don't, like, I don't think it's the end of your world. I think there's plenty of ways to still be able to come out here and do things. Whether there's grand openings every day, there's corporate stuff. Like, um, I forgot who said it, but yeah, they were talking about like that. There's a space for turntablists. Like, it may not be the club or the hot spots that just want to hear people slam records back and forth, but there's places that love to hear people really get down, or whether it's a battle or just a vibe lounge. I just think there's a space for all of it,
Separates.
regardless of what is popping or what is on your feed and your algorithm and you're being fed. Like, I think it all exists.
It's and yeah, that's yeah, turntablism is a different subject in itself, you know.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
do you think most DJs of today understand DJ versus turntablism?
I don't. I don't know what most people think, Mark.
I'm just
I think.
asking.
I mean,
Just
I
asking.
feel like. I feel like. Um, I think if you were to say that to them, if there is a difference between DJing and turntablism,
Mhm.
they would know what you mean.
Okay.
Just because turntablism sounds like turntable, which would equate to scratching, and that's me thinking common sense for all the people that might not have it. But I agree. I think that they would understand what you mean, whether they are able to display the difference, right? I don't know. That's a good point too, Trev.
Let's put it up there.
They're just not as enamored with DJs. And I won't say that as a whole. I think I get the pretense. Like, I get what he means, right? Like, a lot more people are enamored with hearing their favorite song or doing their favorite line dance versus the DJ that is up there putting it all together. I think that's truth. What you think? Initially, I think it looked like you disagreed a little bit.
No, no, I like it. I think we're forced to be creative now, and I like that part of
Mm,
it. Because before pre-pandemic, you know, um, we had to be creative to stand out, to be different. We had to be doing something different. Because if I'm doing the same exact thing you're doing, it's like left or right. I want to basically take a step ahead. We're in a line. I want to be like, when I'm picking you out of the lineup for
mm-hmm.
whatever reason it is, and I want to be
Yeah,
that difference. And right now, even in a social media infested world, we still have to be different in some way, shape, or form.
absolutely.
You know, yeah, that's just a fact, and to be successful, you have to be different because people are playing. I mean, think about it. Some stems, everybody's mixing songs over,
Everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're mixing everything. So what are you doing different than the next man to make that person hire you, to make that person follow you, like you, whatever it is? You have to be different in one facet or another. So
I feel that. Look, individuality and uniqueness have always been a part of DJ culture.
let's see. Travis says, pop it up, people. Let me look up here. Because it's showing up so small on my screen. You can read that one for me because I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Said people were once fascinated with the DJ's equipment, skills, or music sets. That's what he was saying. Like they used to like the big speakers, the towers. Like people used to love seeing that. Like all these records. Oh, he's flipping. Yeah, like people, and I do think people still come out to see some of that stuff. Again, some of the lounge areas, like even Lions Den for real, man. Like for the local folk, like I like that quaintness. Like it reminds me of listening rooms. Like it ain't you're not 200 people deep. Like the people that are in there are there to party, hear good music, and vibe. You know what I mean? Like so they trust you. So they're there to listen. Like they're still fascinated, right? They're enamored with the fact that, oh, we still partying, we doing the Applebee's vibe. Like they still in it. And I think, no, I know that's where we're headed, because that's what I'm doing, and I'm spearheading that. Like everybody that I talk to locally and internationally now, DJs talk. What up? That's what we're doing. We bringing the dancing back. We bringing the vibe back. Like because that's what people gravitated to DJing as before the world got crazy.
I like it. I like it.
It's the real.
Neil says, no matter what, you still have to bring the
Fi
heat to
fi
stand out.
fi fi fi. Facts.
Bringing the heat keeps you going. Bringing the heat keeps you going because people notice the heat. If you're performing and you're bringing the heat, you can get referrals and so forth. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to bring the heat.
Mine is definitely this one. You just got to be likable. Like if people don't like you, I don't care how good of a DJ you are. I don't. It's hard to get people to follow you if they don't like you. It's a great point, Neil. I don't know what Mark about to say, but he weak.
I'm not. I swear I'm not because I've said that before, and there's a lot of people
You did.
that really need to understand that, whether it be venues,
There it is. I was
whether it
gonna say
be
that exact thing.
customers, and even us as DJs, the brotherhood. You have to be liked. You have to have a personality. Period. Because you're dealing with people, you're making people laugh, you're making
Hopefully,
people, be emotional behind what you're doing.
I mean,
But
I
you're
hope
also,
so.
I don't understand how, because hopefully no one considers me an a-hole. I don't think so.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
But there are some dudes out there like, dude, do you realize where you could be if you were not a jerk?
Every, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, you're right though. I agree 100%. If certain people don't realize that talent doesn't overtake people skills.
Talent and arrogance.
Arrogance, ego, and envy, any of the negative traits that you're thinking about in that
Yeah.
gap or whatever that blank is, it just don't carry you far.
Yeah.
Not with this music thing, man. Because you got to connect.
Right.
How are you connecting with somebody if you just angry, or if you just frustrated, or you mad if somebody want to come up and ask you something? Like I get being in the zone. Like again, I'm not the one that's like, oh, don't give me no requests. I'm gonna do this. Like, nah. I mean, and if you are, I'm not saying that you're an a-hole. I'm just saying, like, there is an energy that you give off when you playing this music. They can tell if you enjoy it.
One of the number one job requirements when you're giving yourself an application for a DJ is to be liked. I think that's yeah.
I agree.
Personality will overcome sometimes skill set.
That's a great point.
and that's a fact. I've seen it. I mean, we know what time it is.
I mean, and I'm sure anybody in any state has an exact example of that thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you know.
it gets you indoors. And once you're indoors, it allows you to connect with people. Once you connect with people, they book you for gigs because you're cool and they want to show you your talent and your personality off to people that they know. That's how you build followings.
That's strong right there. You said once you connect with people,
Your
that's strong.
family.
Yeah.
Your family. And they call you for their daughter's wedding, and then they call you for graduations, and then you at the baby shower, and then grandma cooking you food. Like that's how it goes. Or at least that's how I expect it to go for me in my
No,
scenario,
it's
because
true.
that is part of building community. There is a couple that I see every year at an event that I do, and every year it's like, oh, I'm glad I'm seeing y'all again. Like, oh my goodness, I did your wedding, man. It's crazy. I see you here every year now. Like, and I love that because they don't forget, and then they bring somebody else back, and it just keeps going. And I mean, if that's the goal for you, right? If it's not just to get the bag and get in there and get out of there and not know nobody, and that's cool too. But for me, in this big event that I keep seeing, it's to build community. It's to get people involved, and it's to let people know that that's what we're doing. The party here,
I
party
like
here,
that.
party here, man.
That's important. Um, and it's crazy because you know more so about me and the processes prior
Mm-hmm.
to even getting to a gig than anybody probably knows. Well, there's a couple of people. Chef Cab knows, Herb knows, the people that work directly with me know there's
Absolutely,
so many things to do prior to even executing the gig, that just means so much.
they're game changers, man.
Oh my goodness. And and customers appreciate it and they say it. But when you said it's crazy when you said they consider us family, because I did shout out to Curtis Taylor. My man said, look, this is that I've done 3 gigs total. I've personally done 2 of them. He said, if you are stranded on the side of the road, bro, you are family. Call me and I will come get you.
That, bro, that exact thing. Like, who from a DJ? Because I played music. Like, yeah,
And
that's important to us.
yeah, he doesn't drink, so it wasn't a drunk moment. It was, dude, and I'm like, it was heartfelt. I will say that. So that's my man, 50 grand. So whatever he got going on, I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be the guy that gets the
And we
pull.
prioritize that stuff because again, it's one less gig that you're out here scrambling for. Like, it's building that repeated, not even just gig work. Like, it's repeated connection is what
Mhm.
I'm trying to get at.
Yep.
Like, there's people whose weddings I did years ago that I see, and it's just like we talk every day. You know what I mean? And that's important to me. Even in the club, like I don't know. Oh, you rocked with me. Oh, I did your birthday. I don't even. We do so many gigs that we don't slow down and think about that stuff for real. But it's important to people.
Take pictures, bro. I'm starting to try to take
That
pictures
too.
on everybody because, yeah. Mm. That is real talk though. Consistency is also a plus. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And consistency comes with practice.
I scrambled with that for a lot of years, but now I think I'm on point as far as that's concerned. But that's a strong statement. I believe in it. I trust in it. Business says that's how you should be, and I think customers appreciate consistency
Yeah.
when they know they're about not being mistreated.
Yes.
Because if you're consistently high and they can't book you, that's what it is.
That's it. That's it.
So there's
That's a
there is a negative point to that, but that's not a bad thing. Because eventually they will get there. I may hopefully maybe, but if not, if they're someone else is consistently low and they rocking the party, so be it. So be it.
I
So be
can't.
it.
That's just not the gig for me.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's Hey man.
No, that's
So if you consistently high, that's a gem.
man.
If you're missing the bullseye every time, then you're just consistently missing the mark. Like
we need to do a full
that's
breakdown
fire.
of a gig from start to finish, process, procedure, and the financial breakdown of a gig. A visual.
Okay, I see you.
A visual.
If we know any videographers or camera people that want to follow people at gigs to get this breakdown, because I think that'd
No,
be dope.
not that deep.
No, you good. You good. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna put this out here because I'm gonna clip it later because I need a videographer for Friday. I need somebody to follow me and just walk behind me all the whole gig. Like I'm gonna pay you. I just want to get it on camera because I don't ever catch the footage. And everybody be like, the event's so crazy, like it was so amazing. Like, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah, that's cool. I wish I saw it. But anyway, I'm just trying to connect with people that's doing good work, man.
Holy smoke.
Oh.
Speaking of good work.
Oh yeah, that John told you at 5%.
Yeah. One thing about these M2s though, they hold charge like a mother.
All day.
God almighty.
Plus some actually.
I think an M2 or M1 will probably hold you in a 5-hour gig if it's fully charged. Running Serrato.
The M1?
M1 and up.
Yeah.
As you go up.
Any of those M's, yeah.
Okay.
I think you can get away with 5. Maybe.
4 easily.
Yeah. I don't want to say that and somebody come back here and be like, Mark J told me I could get away with. Nope. I don't. I think you should plug in your laptop at all times, actually, if you're DJing. What I think you might be able to get away with 3.
3 hours?
3. And I'm sure it lasts longer than that. I think after 3 hours, if you don't have a charger, you should locate somebody to get you a charger. That's what I mean by 3.
Oh boy.
That's what I think.
Shout out to Greg Sewell, DJ G Boogie.
G Boogie.
I'm at the Renaissance Hotel on a Saturday.
Ooh.
I pull in. I had not completely charged my laptop. We're at the ceremony. I'm at about 24%, somewhere in those lines.
Okay.
It's 430 per se. Let's say 430.
All right.
This is not on an M. This is on like a 2015 i5. So I know goodness well.
It's pre-stems.
Pre everything.
Yeah, pre all of that. He was on DJ Light.
Dude. Now, luckily, he was supposed to help me with the event anyway.
Okay.
So I'm like, Greg, please go by the Mac store on Main Street and pick up a charger. And you had the different mag safes.
Yep.
I didn't know which mag safe it was, so I think he had to get 2 of them.
Just to make sure it fits
Bruh. They come down, and this was a setup where I had my setup carried the ceremony all at once. By the time they walked they were at their introductory song to the reception.
Okay.
I was at 3%, bro. This man walked in those doors.
Ain't no way.
I couldn't unpackage that joint fast enough.
Ain't no way, bro.
That is the worst charger experience I've ever had. Now I have 2 chargers. One in the truck and one. I think I got 3. One in my bag, one in the truck, and one somewhere else.
Talk to him about the backups.
Oh my God.
From the backups to the backups.
Backups to the backups, bro.
Man, look, I know for a fact. I done left mine. I know I done left mine at Ferrum. Matter of fact, I left my whole charger. It was about 3.5 hours. That's when I found out USB-Cs charge laptops.
Okay.
The more you know, right?
Hold on. USB. Yeah. So it's a newer one.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Right. Like, instead of using the MagSafe, like, you can use a USB.
Right. And that's one thing I do like what Mac did. That was smart.
Yeah,
That was
I
smart.
didn't even think about that, and I was
Yeah.
like, I want everything to be USB-C. I'm using USBs, and then it started charging stuff, and I'm like,
I think these charge faster.
agreed, they do.
But yeah, that's oh.
Look, I'll take either or any day.
But I do want to take it, make sure I got it, because if I don't, ugh.
Hey, look, at least you got a phone charger, and now that works.
If you have a newer phone,
Yes, if you have a newer phone, it will
i15 or
work.
better.
There it is. There's the disclaimer because they were gonna come after me. I
Okay.
got this Thunderbolt. It don't charge my M2.
Messing around with hammer on DJ's
Yeah,
talk.
see, look, that's why I don't be saying much. I don't be promising too much of nothing. Refer to Mark J. And the disclaimer that I ain't posted yet.
Hey, look, if y'all guys still out there, man, y'all got any questions, man? Post those things. The initial
Yeah.
question was, let me go back
How
to
did
the
we get
initial
here?
question, how everything started. How have you changed from when you first started DJing professionally, personally? What changes have you made? How has it affected you? How have you like it? You don't like it? We want to know, man. We want to know. We want to know. We need to know.
I mean, truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
Did you gave yours? Yeah, you gave yours.
I did give mine. I gave
get
mine.
on you.
Mine's professional. Professionally though, I've changed a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean,
A whole lot.
there's a whole bunch of things that I changed.
Yeah.
And
Guaranteed.
that's just like,
Well, clientele has changed.
that's a good one.
Drastically.
That's actually a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes hand in hand with what Travis was saying about accepting any gig. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of those things have changed. I think on a lighter side, my negotiation has changed. Like the way I go about negotiation, right? Like I used to be very closed off to that because, well, I wasn't charging enough, right? If you're charging what your worth is, you're willing to, or a little more than whatever it is that you base your pricing off of, then you can go and feel comfortable about what you land on versus, oh, I'm charging less than what I feel like I want anyway, and then them saying, hey, well, I only got this, and you accepting it and feeling horrible about working a gig that you're not getting your worth from. So I think, yeah, on a lighter note, like I've gotten way more into that. Like, all right, this my rate. What you got? Like, what's your budget? Like, let me know so we can work. Like, so you know if it makes sense or not. So as a client, they understand that wouldn't even make sense. Like, even if they are trying to talk you down, they're like, all right, I'm not gonna talk them down to $100. Like, that would be stupid. So it just, I don't know. I think it's fun because
They understand way more than we think they understand.
yeah, because they're adults and have to spend all the money on everything else that they're doing with the event, right? It's not just us they're paying. They have the same conversation with the venue. They have the same conversation with their bartenders, like promoters, depending on what we're talking about, florists. Like, there's a lot of people that have these same conversations of what's your rate? This is what my budget is for that. Let's talk. Like, so I think it's important.
Yeah, you can't allow yourself to be devalued. You can't allow that, because if you allow that, then you're at fault. You know, explaining, you know, breaking stuff down. Yeah, but if you're allowing that consistently, that's exactly where you're going to be you're going to stay stuck there at that. You know, let's call it what it is, low budget DJ.
Yeah.
You know, and
LBD.
if that statement means something to you, then it means something to you for a reason. You know.
Yeah, I mean, call it what you want.
Mindset, clients, and technology, and more research for building strong library. Okay, so that he's answering the question.
Yeah.
Is mindset, clients, and technology most research for building a strong library and to better serve a variety of clients?
Yeah, tech definitely.
Yeah. Shout out to smart rates. Loving smart rates.
Hey, you didn't do any more work in there?
Recently I have not. Because
At least you're honest with us.
yeah, you know, because I ran into a snag.
Okay.
Because a matter of fact, I might need to get with you on that.
Live right now.
Damn, I
Like,
wish I
no, I'm
had my
kidding. You don't
computer.
got to do that.
Actually, I will put it up.
What happened though? Tell us about it.
Because I had a hot jams crate that stuff that was hot in one
Yeah,
way, shape,
current.
or form in whatever year.
Okay.
And I had one prior to that, but I created a smart crate, and I'm classifying, as I say, this don't hot, hot, boom, boom, put
Hits,
hot.
whatever your hot word is, right?
Exactly. But I went to my smart crate labeled hot, and there was a whole lot of songs in there that are not
That
labeled
ain't
hot.
hot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I need to go in there to adjust those
Oh
settings. I haven't
yeah.
done that yet.
There's a checkbox for match all. I know there's the match all the rules.
Right.
That one.
The top
Yeah.
right joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it may be that. It may be some of the criteria like contains hot, but is not whatever else.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of those breakdowns, but like I said, smart crates. If you haven't looked into it with Serato, I definitely suggest it because it's just another organization tool in addition to just labeling what your records are, right? The year, the genre, whatever else you want to put in there for your grouping purposes. And then out of all those songs that you have, it gives you the opportunity and ability to filter those to make it easier to access when you're DJing because it frees you up for creativity and all the other stuff we're talking about earlier.
It does.
Personally.
And it's something that let me see, I'm looking now. When you posted that earlier, there was a reply. Something about the organization of the crates or
Yes.
or tagging or
Let's play that, talking about that in the question, I believe.
Okay. All right. Let me say, okay, no problem. I used to not even mark cue points or matter of fact, let me bring this in.
Oh yeah, show the people. Shout out Play That, man. I see him making moves out here, doing his thing.
All right, here we go.
Add it to the scene.
All right, I don't know why I'm tripping all this technology.
There it is.
All right, he says, and we're talking about, of course, how you changed when you first started DJing. Now, I think this is very, very important. Goes to the innovation of course, software and what we do and how creative we get as DJs. He used to not even mark cue points or really even crate the music. Wow. Good gracious. Now he crates by dirty, clean, by genres, 7-year increments, and it makes DJing so much easier.
Ooh, 7-year increments. I'm gonna have to look into that. I do mine 10, but
yeah, I do mine.
Well, I guess 9. I guess if you consider.
No, it should be 10.
2000 to 2009.
2010
would be 2010, right?
So I guess you.
No,
because the first year is 2000. So 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and when you go to 9, it's 10.
Bro, all right, cool.
I can't use my fingers. I use my fingers.
I had to use my pinky fingers. You know what I meant.
But I think that is great, and that's one of my things too. Just organizing. Smart crates has helped, but I think I had a great organizational before.
I agree with that.
Smart crates just has allowed me to just pull in some of the things that I wasn't playing, some of those songs, and allowed me to be more creative with the stems when you trying to, you taking out vocals
what instrumentals really be ringing off, like things like that. Like, the verses might not have been that great, but this instrumental is crazy.
Right.
Like I do a lot of that now. Like, shout out Smart Crates. That's why I smoked Friday last week. It's crazy. It's insane, bro. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's there too? Oh my goodness. Yeah,
right.
Like it's a lot of that. And it allows you to just be like, it unlocks your brain. It's the Matrix thing, man.
Unlocks the brain. I like that.
What they be saying, Serato face, is that what they call it? Yeah. You got Serato face. Like, yeah, no, it frees you up because I know a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, me, I'm a scroller because I want to see what's in here. I want to see, like, give me an idea.
Yeah.
But if in smart crates, I get to go over here to where I'm at. I mean, I got regions, I got years, I got hot, like, you know what I'm saying? I got my vibes, like early set, like a lot of those features I don't think a lot of people take advantage of, especially like color sorting, all the stuff.
I haven't gotten to color sorting yet. I do one color for everything that I've classified. That's that I know that I've put somewhere where it needs to be. And I did that simply so I can start eliminating my duplicates. Or so I can start, because if I put it everywhere it needs to go in every crate, then if I see it again, I know I can probably take it out of my library.
If it's not labeled with the color.
Exactly.
I feel that.
You know,
That's
but
hard.
I seen where DJC, shout out to him, who is probably the master of smart crates. He does color coding by the warm-ups, hot moderate warm-ups, whatever, and this hot jams, whatever it is. And I haven't gotten it yet.
I mean, again, I don't know what all my colors mean, but I know I use them. Like, I know if I sort that by color, one of them colors is gonna be something that I was thinking about.
You got the Crayola Serato joint
in there. I'm like, yep. Oh, that makes sense.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
Look, it's a process. Again, I don't think you're ever done organizing, or you shouldn't be. I think a key to organizing now, I'm gonna give y'all this and we out of here. I'm sure. Previous gigs. Like, I know we all have previous gigs that we smoked. Or like you go back and you're like, there was a moment in that night that was fire. Go back to your history. Mark that stuff. Smart crate that stuff because that's what you use. That's your go-to. And then go find the other stuff. That's the stuff you color code because it narrows it down from tens of thousands of songs to these 5, 50, 100 songs you played during this part of your set. You know what I mean?
That's strong right there.
Like,
you just said that, of course, and I've seen a lot of people that are doing that, and you know, the YouTubes and the influencers, they do that. That is major, and I mean major. And I still forget to do it. Like, I would love to just record it, but now you know what? It's already recorded. You got a history, dude. It's Serato. So, and then you go back and you kind of, you know what? I killed them with this joint. Boom, and you
how did I play that? Like, and that's the other thing. Like, in the history where I'm looking, it shows it start time, shows end time, shows how long you played the song for, which deck it's on. I think a lot of people sleep on the advanced nature of Serato, and that's just on the history side. I'm sure Virtual has the same thing or similar. Like, I'm sure Tractor or whomever else you rock with does. But these are the intricacies I feel like of Serato that we don't take advantage of, along with the saved loops and all the other stuff. But on a basic level, like if you're DJing gigs, you have a history. You know what worked and what didn't because you're watching it. Take the little bit of time out after your gig to export your history and go look at it. Look at what you played. Look what worked. Look how long you played it because that'll also tell you how long it worked.
That's
real.
funny. No, we
don't think about this stuff.
No, that's Serato's a strong program. Now, when we do all the comparisons to DJ and virtual DJ, of course, I'm gonna imagine they got smart crates too in some way, shape, or form. I don't know.
I mean, does virtual have smart crates? I think they have categories. I don't know exactly specifically if they're called smart crates or what their version of that is.
Okay. And what about the DJ thing? I'm gonna imagine they have been attempting to mirror, you know, because Serato is, you know, and I'm still stubborn to the fact you'd have to beat me off of it, but I'm open to other options if they make sense.
Yes.
But right now, everything with Serato and all these controllers that are centered around, you know, I'm gonna say Serato. You'd have to beat me off of it.
I mean, yes, I get that because I mean, like I said, when I started, I was comfortable with virtual. I was DJing on virtual with a mouse and keyboard at house parties, with hot cues on the numbers because I thought I was fire. And I was. I'm gonna play you some virtual DJ. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing.
I can see you pushing 1 through 10.
Going in. I was going in. Like, yeah, I don't know. Shout out my virtual DJ users, man, because they be hating for real. But that's really the OG.
You need to get your screen up here next week, bro.
Nah. We might have to do that. We might have to look into some stuff. I don't know. They gotta let me know what they try and look into. I got a lot of screens for stuff. And a lot of access to some apps and stuff. But I mean, we in Serato, man. But did we ever cover the smart crates thing? Did we ever do that?
Cover what part?
I mean, we briefly touched on smart crates and organizing. We need to. I don't know
Is there anybody out there that's not using smart crates?
that part. We need to know if people know what smart crates is, if they're using it, what they think about it. Because it don't make sense touching on smart crates if don't nobody care.
Now, let me ask you this, because I'm say 3-4 months deep in the smart crates.
Right.
Did they make an update that made it what it is? Because I know smart crates. When I look at it a long time ago, I'm like, I already got smart crates. Because I'm thinking my Jones was just
Your
tight.
crates are smart.
Did they
Yeah.
make an update that made it more detailed, where it makes sense? Because I'm looking at the brand
I
new
see what you're
smart
saying.
crates, and I don't know what it is about it, why I didn't
Do it
gravitate to it before, but now I'm like, why was I not doing this?
I think if I this is just my opinion, like a lot of people who use or have heard of smart crates are intimidated by it. Partially because your music's not organized to the way that you would want it to for the smart crates to even work and gather the songs you're looking for. Because like we spoke on record pools, like there's a lot of record pools that have jacked up metadata where it's hip hop and R&B and we talking about trap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not hip hop and R&B. Like this would be specifically hip hop or specifically R&B, but now it's going to end up in this crate where it's just clutter again. So I think that was a lot of hang up when I first started, but no, smart crates has always been smart crates, man.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong. Some of the categories may have changed, but I don't think so. I know there's always been song, it's always been genre and year and stuff like that.
Okay. I just wanted for my
shout
personal.
out Serato. That's been crazy.
All right. That's I don't know. I'm just loving smart crates.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan.
And as long as your stuff is labeled, it does make you do more work when you import your tracks into your library.
Yes,
but
as
it throws it exactly where it needs to be.
Like you said, we're talking about you got a contains feature. Like if your genre contains hip hop, and there's a whole bunch of genres, you can do that. Like does not contain, if you don't want your crate to have country in it, like you can remove country out of your 2000s. Like there's just a lot of functionality that I think will help with organization instead of having to build your crate after changing the year, changing the genre for one song. Like I think it helps. So look into it. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. Okay. Help me.
All right. Well, what is we gonna do? And we can start gearing for next week early. And I don't know if it's gonna be a smart crate thing or not. I'm thinking. We're gonna find out what we want to when we talk about. We're gonna put a poll up there to see what we want to talk about next week.
Talking about Trav. That's what I'm talking about, Trav.
He's a virtual DJ lover. I use Serato now, but I started with virtual DJ. I can make serious case for virtual DJ over Serato. We can do it.
We ain't gonna do it right now, but
not right now.
We'll
but we
have
can
that.
Do it.
I want to do that. I want to have a show where we have people on that use different DJ softwares and talk about the pros and cons of the softwares.
Man, let's post it right now.
We just gotta find some people that use different things. I don't know any tractor users right now, but I'm sure we do. I'm sure we know people use Record Box or just use USBs or whatever. I'm into all that. We'll talk about it.
DJ Soft, I'm posting it right now.
Do it. What DJ software are you out there using? There ain't that many, so it should be all right.
Or virtual DJ. Okay, we're gonna find out. And that's what we're gonna gear towards next week. To find out, I want to know. And matter of fact, I'm about to go work with some smart crates as soon as we get off here, because that's what I want to do. No other reason. That's what I want to do.
Look, it's time to build. Keep it going.
Man, it is DJ's Talk, bruh. We do it every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Unless there's something significant that's going on that we can't do it, we will be here front and center right here.
Yeah.
What we wanted y'all to do, please, in appreciation of what we do, man, just share it with a DJ, whether it be on a page, whether it be through a text, through an email. I don't care. Tell your mom about DJ's Talk.
Yeah,
if she subscribes.
Family.
We want her on here too.
She might want to hear two dark-skinned brothers talk. Tell her subscribe to the DJ's Talk channel. You gonna get some info. Brother, cousin, uncle might be a DJ. You don't know. Go subscribe to the channel. Check out the DJs Talk Facebook group. Just come on. We building. Like I said, bring dancing back. All that stuff we be talking about. We back.
Watch for the clips.
Woo.
It's your man, DJ Marc J, the East End's favorite DJ, and
the DJ Hammer.
We out of here. It's DJs Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJs Talk YouTube channel and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Marc J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJs Talk Live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Marc J and DJ Hammer.